Hey folks, how's it going? This is Greg here with Saltwater Nation, saltwateraquarium.com. We are live at Reef-A-Palooza, New York, here in the Meadowlands Exposition Center in Secaucus, Jersey, right outside of New York. Been here a couple days, checking things out. It's day 2 of Reef-A-Palooza, and we're going to wander through the show floor for all the folks who couldn't make it here to the show, and show you what Reef-A-Palooza is all about here in New York. Let's do a walkthrough, guys. It's main doors, one of our platinum sponsors is Reef Nutrition. We are selling Reef Nutrition at the shows like always. Let's see what we got. Sunday, a little bit slower day, which is actually nicer for these videos because it's not so crazy. But we're going to show you the whole show floor. We're going to go aisle by aisle. We're going to check it out, show you everything that Reef-A-Palooza's got to offer, man. So Reef-A-Palooza started years ago mostly as a frag swap, and you're going to see a lot of that here at the show. A lot of really nice corals, a lot of really nice things to see. But it's also really become a lot about the vendors and the distributors and manufacturers. So it's a really nice blended show. Again, all about the corals here at the show. A lot of really nice frags, a lot of really nice show pieces.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's what they call it.
Again, with vendors, we sell a whole lot of fluval. The Fluval Flex aquariums, absolute ton of the Flex aquariums, the Specs, the Evos. They could be nice freshwater planted tanks. They do sell salt water as well. We get their Mega Flex. Again, this whole first aisle is just all about coral frags. There are some new products out we're going to highlight and show as well. But again, just merch. What would a show be without the merch booth? Reef-A-Palooza. So we've already done Reef-A-Palooza Orlando for the year. This is New York. We've got Chicago and Dallas coming up as well. So 4 Reef-A-Paloozas a year. Next up for us, August. So a couple weeks, about a month actually, until we've got some back-to-back shows. We've got Reef-A-Palooza Cali, and we've got Aquashella Dallas coming back to back. Really nice big zoanthic colonies. Just frags. If you've ever been to one of these, even if you're really not, I mean, some folks are, fish only, but of course most reefers are doing corals. I haven't noticed anyone in the brief walkthrough I did myself. If there are any fish vendors here, we'll check that out. Raffle area here in the back of the convention hall. We're doing some gift cards for folks to spend here at the show. We'll end this over. We're over near the one of the back aisles. We're the whole aisle, but we'll end over at the Saltwater Aquarium booth. Just frags, some fun shirts. Trash Panda, Aquaculture, he's got a fun one.
Look at that there.
I mean, it's just coral vendors. Tons and tons of coral vendors. Carib Sea. We sell a ton of Carib Sea Life Rock. That's one thing I get a lot. We're here in the building from them. These little frozen defroster cups. A lot of frag racks. This one's been one. They're sold out here at the show, but we are selling them online. Media rack options, 3.8 gallons. That's not that. Reef Nutrition booth. All tons of website. That's Hillary. The Macna booth. We are going to be in Milwaukee. Cannot wait. That is my girlfriend's hometown. Been there visiting with her. Not a lot going on in Milwaukee, to be honest. But you know what? If you like to eat and if you like to drink some fun beverages, 11th, right on the water, we're one of the Great Lakes. It's got 2 hotels going on connected to the convention center, so that should be pretty cool. Up Lab always here, always a staple. And of course, we got our Ecotech. We got the new Gen 6s on the website. We got them here at the show. We do have a sale going on at the show, of course. Anytime you're here at the show with Saltwater, we're doing free shipping. If we don't have it here at the show, we're doing 10% off on all products. Hi, Andy. And Ecotech, of course, now connected by the hip to Neptune. Let's check out their tank. Not a lot of tanks going on here at the show. So let's see this really nice Peninsula tank. Of course, nice corals, couple big fish in there. Neptune always brings a really nice tank. Last show in Orlando, they were having some issues, and me and Brian and the Saltwater boys, we actually helped stock and get their tank up and running for the show. Over there with that, when we come back around the corners, you can see that. Again, just coral vendors, coral vendors, coral vendors. Again, Reef-A-Palooza really for years, pretty much a frag swap. Come up here. These jellyfish art guys are in a lot of shops, a lot of shows. Nice little tanks, but just, you know, stock. Our plenty built our 12-footer, 1,000-gallon. They put her in a very particular thing to wear them. Could possibly be me. You saw me at some of the Aquashellas. I was wearing some fun pants. I don't know, maybe I need a pair of those from the Josh Pork Sandwich. I don't know. A little busy, but kind of fun. So these rocks here. These are, let's see, Chandle Rock, Aquascape, interesting. Look like formed Marco almost, I'm not sure. Reef to Reef is always here. If you don't use Reef to Reef, like when folks call in or email in and I can't answer the question or Brian can't answer the question, I refer folks to Reef, hop on, and get your question answered. All right, so CJ's got a lot going on. Jay is not in the booth right now, and Steve is not here at the show. But let's see some of their stuff. So one of the ones, and a lot of pre-orders in, a lot of customers asking all about the Shark Pro. So Shark Pro internal filters are in. They were supposed to be shipped to us here at the show, but they got shipped to the warehouse instead. So these are magnetic compartments. Easy on, easy off, pop off. Really, really nice little filter. And of course, always we've got the CJ pumps, the SDCs, the X-Strings, the Synchro Silence. I like pushing CJ to the customers, because it's a quality pump. They got the best warranty in the industry, and that stuff works. So we've also got, from Adaptive Reef, they make our control boards and all, starting to get into the skimmer game. We got some really nice skimmers and reactors coming soon. Of course, all powered by CJ pumps. So, especially if you're all into Neptune, I'm sure they're, just like Adaptive Reef always does, I bet they're going to have some color differences. But right now, I'm really decked out in, the Neptune orange, the clear, the white, the gray. So, interesting to see what's going on. Always nice at the CJ booth. Some dude in the corner I've never seen. All right, Red Sea, of course, is here. The G2 line is all out now. Upgraded plumbing, some difference with the cabinet work. The sumps are all different. Sumps making way for, we'll get a better shot here so I have to bend down, for the reef mats. Reef mats are on pre-order at saltwateraquarium.com. We went through 16 pallets when they came in, went right back out the door with those pre-sales. But just, I mean, look at the size of that roller. This is the 1200 for the reef mats. That thing, it's easy in, easy out change handles, unlocking mechanisms for the system. We are taking pre-orders here at the show, but we do have 2 at the show. One's already paid for. A gentleman's going to pick it up and walk out of here today with it. The 1200 is still available for folks to walk out with. Boys at Fritz. We use Fritz salt exclusively in our tanks right now at the warehouse. This is the first show I haven't seen them build something goofy. There's Scott, Adam, Fritz products. It's anything new. We got some XPL, some XPLP. Something like the new here. Spell F. There's a couple new things coming. The Slime Out and all. Again, that's coming from the Maxes, so Max Out. This used to be its own brand, but it's been bought a couple years now by Fritz. But I use the Max Out in my tank. Keeps it nice and clean. The only problem I ever had in my tank was a green hair algae. Fuzz Out, put that in, took care of it in no time. It was great. Gingerbread corals, they've been around for a while. They're actually going to hook us up and bring our pallets to the next couple shows because we got some big cross-country shows going. All right. Real Reef Rock. Sell a ton of real reef. So this is the one I talked about. It's man-made rock, then cultivated in ocean vats, taken out, so it gets some encrusting in it, gets taken out, and then color-coded. They do turbina cups, they do branch rocks, they do these garden kits now. These are kind of cool, like forests and gardens, so you got some of their rock, you got the cups, you got the branches, you get this really nice all-in-one setup on the Real Reef. It is a rather fragile rock, I'll give it that. You can break it pretty easy, like dropping, knocking, hitting. So we try to package it really, really well for you. Our guys in the back, Jay and Steve, doing their best to keep it clean. Like, you know, rock can break in transit. This is one of the more fragile rocks, but it's in my tank. It looks gorgeous. I really like the look of Real Reef Rock. Of course, you got, well, this is back there, but the man, the myth, the legend, Julian Sprung. This is Two Little Fishies, one of the innovators in the industry. Carry his full product line, help him work the booth all the time. He sells these gorgeous mangroves here at the shows. We don't sell them online, but the mangroves are really nice. The Stax rock. So this is a Real Reef rock, harvested and taken from old dead reefs, and then they cut them flat on both sides, and they stack, hence why we're calling them Stax rocks. We get them in huge gaylords and just stack them up and sell them out. A lot of new connectors and dividers for the reactors that Julian's had for years from Two Little Fishies. He's got some new scrapers, just simple stainless steel scrapers with blade attachments. Two Little Fishies, very unique booth. No one else's booth looks like Julian's. So a lot of his sand. Now there have been some issues with the sands, and also a lot of times folks get Julian sand and it's filled with water. And they were having some bacteria issues with that. So now it's wet, but it's drier. So that's the thing, like a lot of folks are getting the sand and they're used to it being, you know, filled with water. That is a running change. It's something that's changed up here. And it looks different and folks are used to that. Also, Reborn. This is all, you know, crushed coral, you know, from harvest from reefs and all. It is a smaller size and has been for a while. A lot of it used to be these big chunk, like branching chunks. That's been a change as well over the past couple years, and folks are thrown by that as well. Reborn, coming in smaller size particles. You're not able to get those big particles anymore. Saltwateraquarium.com, booth Brian working the screen with some customers. We'll come back over this way and save it. We got Carrie and Mercedes. No, Jesse is somewhere. Jesse's here with us. Oh, Jesse's back over at the screen. We'll come back over this way in a minute to check out our booth. We're working right across from the boys at MagFloat. Sell a ton of the MagFloats at the shows. But we'll come and we'll end at the saltwater aquarium booth. Show you what we've got here at the show. Again, just frags and corals. Hannah is here. This is Hannah's new employee, Isaiah. Kevin, the rep that folks have seen for years and years. Kevin's still with us. He had a baby on Father's Day with his beautiful bride, Elizabeth. So, brand new employee for Hannah. Instruments, Isaiah working here. Checkers. And, of course, the new for the checkers. We've got the magnesium and the marine ammonia. Magnesium, we know, we hear you. Hannah hears you too. They know there's some issues. They found out it's a degradation with the reagents. They're going to be releasing some statements on that soon. So the brand new magnesium, some folks working fine, some folks not so fine. We've got some fixes around it, but they figured out it's a reagent issue. So be on the lookout for that soon. They're going to be doing some reagents, new release on that. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing a replacement or how they're going to work it. Yeah, a lot of folks bought them because they were waiting on that mag checker. And, Hannah hears you, there's an issue, they're going to fix it. Nobody wants to sell you a product you want that they can't use. So Hannah is working on it. This is fun. Big bins, fresh pods, brines. Brightwell, we sell. Looking, let's go this way. Just trying to see if it's just frags. Not that I don't want to show off frags, but I mean it's all frag tank. I see some with some nice showpieces. We haven't seen some frags in a while. What do we seen some frags in a while? What do we got?
It's not enough. Not enough. They need to be like a 90-gallon tank with just algae and like air stones, and then it's just a shit show with the salt cream. So it's nice. The adults can live in there. That's fine.
Yeah, you can find better.
Yeah.
Corals. I think I like most of the corals too, are all the fun banners and stuff for the coral booths. We got some live plants. Francois. All right, we're going to come around the corner here to Clearwater Scrubbers. Brand new generation of Clearwater Scrubbers. Shipping a lot nicer. I know the only issue the customers complained about was the breakage in transit. So the new scrubber from Clearwater, of course it sits on top in your sump. But the light panels come on and off. They aren't shipped connected to the piece of braking and all. The screen comes right out the top, easy clean. Really nice new redesign from Clearwater Scrubbers. Leaning hard into the hot, nice, bright pink, looking good. You can find them on Facebook. Coming here to the end aisle, so we got Kessel. Wendy hanging out of Kessel. We've got these, the 500Xs over our live refugium. Just deep penetration. Then, of course, always the Fusion lights, the AP9X, the 360Xs, workhorse lights, shining on the floor. Okay, light. Put that in water, and that's where you get that Kessel shimmer. It just plays so nice in water. Marine Pure, we sell just so much good filtration. And our booth and this walk through there. Huh? He's not having a good Sunday. He didn't even show up. Okay. Alrighty, so the saltwater aquarium booth. This is where we're going to end our show. So we are selling, so started selling those micro tanks that you've seen on our website or seen us at a show. PNW Customs has all these nice frag racks, multiple colors, multiple types. Some of them are super thick, some are thinner, depending on what you need. These fun little frag been to our booth before, get your stuff. We went a little cleaner this time. It's more display. We're shipping everything for free, 10% off on the website. Getting it out to you tomorrow. A lot of folks shipping this stuff out tomorrow. Just sales on sales. We are selling the stuff that's here as well. But just some of the higher sellers, the more common stuff, CJ as well, always. We're selling mag floats. But of course, we're here talking about the new. And the show's all about the new. So we've got the new checkers, magnesium, and that's marine ammonia. Radio, the new Jesus. Like, for instance, cars, you can get a replacement LED screen for your G5s and swap them out if you're not going full on G6. But even those are on sale here at the show. Free stickers, because why the heck not? And then those reef mats. So again, nobody's got these. Sold all over. I've got 1,200 left to walk away here at the show. But we are taking pre-orders on everything on the website. If you come, we got this nice big screen. And my boy Brian, he's gonna sell for you. And then you're gonna come over to me at my computer and we're gonna check you out. If you're able to walk away with things, you can walk away with here at the show. You don't want to carry it around, we're gonna, ship it to you. But everything on sale, the new G2.
2 bundles on the website already pre-designed for you.
The only thing you need is a heater, rock, and sand.
Heater, rock, and sand. So this is pumps. It's got a spot for the reef mat, everything. Full bundles include. Again, this is for 1,000, but
What we have for every Red Sea size.
every bundles on the website. Because a lot of folks are like, I want it all with one click, and I don't want to have to think about it. Well, Red Sea doesn't sell a heater, so we'll get you a heater. But then sand and rock, salt.
So we designed the pump and everything to go along with it, the proper size, same lighting.
Folks, from New York, New Jersey, but from New York, Reef-A-Palooza. Thanks for walking through with me here at the show. Thanks for checking things out. If you can't make it out ever to a show, we like to do these walkthroughs so the folks can't do it. Saltwater Nation, great seeing you. Take care.
Have a good one.
How do you end it? You sure want to stop streaming? Okay, and I want to go public.